The mustard seed. You are listening to Gargoyle FM. Today's reading is The Mustard Seed. Today's reading comes from the Gospel of Matthew. Jesus often taught using simple images drawn from everyday life. Farmers, fishermen, laborers, and families could all understand the examples he used. In this short parable, Jesus points to something incredibly small, a mustard seed. To most people, a mustard seed would have seemed ordinary and insignificant. Yet Jesus uses it to teach a profound lesson about the kingdom of heaven and the surprising way God's work often unfolds in the world. What appears small today may become something far greater than anyone expects tomorrow. Matthew chapter 13, verses 31 through 32. Another parable put he forth unto them, saying, The kingdom of heaven is like to a grain of mustard seed, which a man took and sowed in his field. A parable is a story or illustration used to reveal a deeper spiritual truth. The kingdom of heaven refers to God's rule, purpose, and work among people. Jesus is not describing a physical kingdom with walls and armies. He is describing the way God's influence grows and spreads. The mustard seed was known for its tiny size. It would have been easy to overlook. Yet Jesus deliberately chooses the smallest thing in sight to make his point, which indeed is the least of all seeds. But when it is grown, it is the greatest among herbs, and becometh a tree, so that the birds of the air come and lodge in the branches thereof. Jesus is drawing attention to the contrast. The seed begins almost unnoticed, yet over time it grows into a large plant that provides shelter and protection. The birds lodging in its branches create an image of safety, rest, and welcome. What began as something small becomes something capable of supporting life around it. This is the nature of many things God does. The beginning is often quiet. The results can be extraordinary. The parable of the mustard seed is one of the shortest teachings Jesus gave, yet its message is one of the most encouraging. Human beings often focus on size, power, influence, and immediate results. We are tempted to believe that only large efforts matter. Jesus teaches the opposite. The kingdom of heaven often begins with small acts of faith, a simple prayer, a kind word, a decision to do what is right, a moment of obedience, a seed planted in the ground. At first, these things may seem insignificant, but growth takes time. Just as the farmer cannot force the seed to become a tree overnight, spiritual growth often happens gradually, day by day, season by season. Many of the greatest changes in history began as small beginnings that few people noticed. The same can be true in our own lives. Faith does not need to begin as something grand or dramatic. It only needs to be planted and nurtured. Jesus reminds us that God specializes in bringing great things from humble beginnings. The lesson is not to despise small beginnings. The seed may be tiny, but hidden within it is the potential for remarkable growth. Today, consider the small seeds that may already exist in your life. Perhaps it is a new habit, a quiet act of kindness, a growing faith, or a simple decision to move in the right direction. Do not underestimate what can happen when something small is placed in God's hands. The mustard seed reminds us that greatness often begins where nobody is looking. Growth may be slow, but given time, even the smallest seed can become a place of shelter, strength, and blessing for others. You have been listening to Gargoyle FM.